Let's eat Angel's Burdens today. Good morning.
Good afternoon.
And good evening.
Welcome to the Fools Podcast.
It's good morning somewhere.
Starring Galo G, Angel G, and Ivan O.
Yeah,
that's right. Galo Valdez.
So, what you guys want to touch on first? You want to talk about like your...
Hey, bro, why you coming at me like that?
You want you want to talk about the most somber thing, or you want to have that for like the last thing?
It's up to you, dog.
Well, let's have it for last.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So, we're recording on a Wednesday today instead of a Tuesday, which means I was able to watch What If beforehand.
It's Wednesday, my dude.
It's Wednesday right now. I'll upload this on a Thursday, maybe. We have shit to do tomorrow, actually. But hopefully I'll get it done. So I watched that What If episode of Marvel, and I gotta say, it is the most cinematic one. I don't want to get spoilers since it's literally like a few days after. What If Ultron won?
Oh, okay.
So like basically, what if he inserted his consciousness into Vision instead of like the heroes doing it, like to make Vision. So there's this scene and it's just like so fucking funny. He just like, it just shows how OP this fucker is. This motherfucker doesn't even, because it's not much of a spoiler because it's like on all the shit like that shows him, but he has all the Infinity Stones. But the way he gets it, it's so fucking funny.
He gathers all of them?
He doesn't even... Alright, let me give the non-spoiler and then I'll go into spoilers. So non-spoiler is literally the, like... I'd say... It's hard to say it's my favorite, but it is like the most cinematic and interesting. So I guess it is my favorite from that viewpoint. And like... But I don't know if I like this, how the story progresses. It contains like Black Widow and Clint Barton for the most part, Hawkeye.
Go on, I'm intrigued.
And then they have to basically save their entire universe by trying to take down fucking Ultron. And it's so like, it starts off really good and it ends really good. And they remember Dragon Ball Broly when they're fighting and they fucking like punch through dimensions. That shit's in here, dog. That shit's tight as fuck. So, but like it's like otherworldly. Like this shit's like takes that and like takes it all the way to 11. It's my, I think I'll have to say it's my favorite episode so far. And it's because it's like it's trying to lead into the climax. So I'm gonna get into spoiler territory now.
I don't want to hear it.
You guys don't?
No, I do.
Okay. Wait, really? You don't?
I mean, not really, but go ahead.
No, I won't say it then. So then I won't give a spoilers. Fuck you, podcast. If you want to hear that part, we'll do it later. I'll do it like next week.
We'll circle back.
We'll circle back. What about you guys? What have you been watching?
Oh man, what have I been watching, man? I finished Hunter x Hunter.
Ugh.
That shit made me cry, man.
Did it?
Makes you cry, then I respect it.
Is it because he's gone?
No. I hate his dad.
Because he's gone, I get it.
The whole anime.
What the fuck?
The whole anime is like based on him finding his dad, right? Or like not based on, but like basically like he wants to look for his dad, and then he spoilers, he eventually finds his dad in the last episode of the Netflix, and it's like his dad's a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like typical like deadbeat father like that leaves, like he left God as a kid.
But he's strong as fuck, ain't he?
Yeah, he's strong as fuck. He's like top 3, like strongest motherfucker.
Spoilers.
Yeah, I announced it. And
you already know though. The beginning starts off with Gon saying, "I don't want to be a hunter because my dad was a hunter and I'm gonna be a hunter." Yeah,
his dad's just a dick. He doesn't care if Gon's looking for him. He doesn't care if Gon's there and shit.
Would you?
Huh? If that was my kid, I'd be like, yeah. I mean, if he went through all the trials that Gon did and then he came back alive, I'd be like, okay, you're my son.
I don't know, man.
it's like Gon goes through this trial.
You leaving made him that strong. So him.
That's why he became back. He became back stronger. I would be like, son, but he doesn't even do that. He goes
because then he will stop being stronger.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I don't see it.
How do you not see that?
I don't see it.
You didn't watch the show, Galo.
I don't care.
I also finished Demon Slayer too.
Oh, okay.
It's like the most popular anime on the block right now.
There's still a whole other season.
Oh yeah.
That has not been released yet.
It has not been released yet. It's gonna be like next year or some shit.
Oh,
it's part of like the big fucking animes coming out next year. Chainsaw Man's part of it.
Sick.
Oh yeah, it's getting
That-
anime.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be the next season of Demon Slayer. I think it's the last one. Yeah, and then they're gonna redo the Demon Train movie.
I never watched it.
Well, you're gonna see it then in the anime version. I think there's a few other, but I forgot who said it. But they're like, "Oh, we eating good like next year," but I can't even remember what the other ones were.
Zero season 3, maybe.
I don't know.
I hope so.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. What's the point? It's all a simulation.
It all makes me sad, you know.
It's like caring about the Matrix world.
You just like being sad?
Yeah.
I do too. But only when I'm alone.
Isn't it like caring for characters inside a Matrix world?
What do you mean?
I've been posted an interesting.
Because it's
video,
ReZero. It's
I
a
didn't-
fake world.
I didn't watch the video, but the title got me.
What was it?
It said, "Men want to be alone, but they don't like to be by themselves."
Oh yeah.
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't watch it.
But at least you watched the Money or Love.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was fucking funny, bro.
That shit was hardcore.
That shit was hardcore.
Yeah.
Jubilee did a new series called Money or Love, and it was actually really good.
Yeah, basically, where it was like $1,000.
No, it's like $300.
Oh, $300.
I'm pretty sure because when they win, they pull up the money, and it looks like a couple of hundreds.
Yeah, so it was like they pick like it's basically like a bachelorette kind of thing, but like speed it up. And so,
Speed it up?
Yeah, so it's like the bachelor / bachelorette picking like
Wrap it up, B.
picking from the spoils,
Basically, yeah. So
and then the contestants either choose money or love, and then they make fake connections or real connections, and then she has to choose which one she likes.
Money.
Yeah, and then the
If it
guy
was love, I could just contact you later.
he's like, just give me your number.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll take you on the date.
At the end, they tell him, "Oh, you can't get their number. You have to leave now. Bye bye."
Okay, I'll wait for you outside.
Yeah.
What the
We
fuck?
parked in the same parking lot.
It's impossible to see them again. like you sign a contract, you cannot see the person.
You cannot date this person.
Like ever in your entire
on the
life.
gay episode, the guy who won, he was like, "Well, he works at this restaurant, so maybe I'll just come by with my sister and we'll see what's up."
And then he goes in and he gets shot. Like, they're like,
Jubilee?
"We said." Yeah,
Jubilee has her own feds and shit.
We said
It's like
the money or the love.
Well, who knows? They don't put their handles and shit. Remember how Cody said? Like, they didn't let him put his
Yeah, exactly.
his handle out
Yeah,
there.
they
that's
keep
weird.
everything fucking like secret. They're like,
Oh,
no. We are the ones that are gonna get famous.
This
from
is our video.
These are our videos.
This is for the good of the village.
Huh.
Yeah. All the comments are like, "Hey, that Cody guy, he's pretty cool.
That Cody
Yeah,
guy.
Hey, that Cody guy.
Hey, but
Hey,
Cody
man.
got his own show now.
He has his own show, Cody's Corner."
Yeah, Cody's Corner. That shit's funny as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I watched the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit's amazing.
I haven't
had the time,
I haven't sat down and watched it. I've been seeing like clips here and there and shit from when he posts, and this is funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
When he was punching the bodyguard thing. Yeah. Or the, what are they called? Security guard. Then he gets like walked out.
It seems like one of the security guards hates him.
No, for real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wonder why.
He's like, remember when Tommy Lee Jones told Jim Carrey, I cannot
His buffoonery.
yeah, I cannot I cannot tolerate your buffoonery. It's like that's what that security looks like when he looks at Cody.
Imagine
With
doing,
those eyes.
Imagine doing like a lighthearted comedy like Batman thing.
I do not condone his buffoonery.
And acting with a comedian and being like, "Oh, this guy's like thinks everything's a joke."
Why is he trying to make me laugh?
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I'm an actor.
I'm an actor. I don't know, man. I wouldn't even think of Tommy Lee Jones like that. Motherfuckers in like Men in Black and shit. Like,
Yeah, he's in Men in Black. He's in Captain America. It's funny because in Captain America, when he's about to jump onto the big jumbo plane, and then he kisses Peggy. He kisses Peggy Carter, right?
yeah, Hank
And then-
Hill kisses Peggy.
And then he looks down at Captain America looks at Tommy Lee Jones, and Tommy Lee Jones is like, "I'm not gonna kiss you." That shit is hilarious, bro.
I can't deal with his buffoonery, dog.
He only laughs when it's on script.
Mm.
Then it's not buffoonery. It's work.
I'm pretty sure Will Smith is pretty.
Buffoonish.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. he looks a little clowny.
That's why.
Excuse me for a second. I'm gonna be texting.
The OG on Viv was like, "Oh, he's trying to make the whole thing by himself." Blah, blah. I mean, it's his show. I mean, you guys are just characters in it, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
But it seems like from the outtakes, it seems like when someone messes up, they all call each other out, especially Will. He's like, "Huh? What? Huh? What'd you say?" Oh, he plays along with it. It's pretty funny. But in season 5, they stopped doing it. They stopped showing the outtakes, and I was like, man.
Oh, for?
Yeah. I want those
This
outtakes.
is pretty funny.
Especially Nia Long's outtakes. I want to see hers, man, because she's a
Wait, who?
fine piece of ace, huh?
Who?
Nia Long.
Who's that?
Don't even know the culture, bro.
Neil Long from what? Who? What? What are we talking about?
Huh? Nothing.
Okay.
Who was the Fresh Prince? You were talking about Fresh Prince? What was that, the older one, right? What's her name in the show?
Hillary?
Yeah.
Nah.
No, which one
But
was
her
it?
outtakes are funny and cute, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about the mom?
There's one where she has to, like,
Which mom?
The aunt?
there's an outtake
which aunt?
re-listen to this podcast and you'll know. But anyways, there's an outtake where Hillary has to like walk up to the fucking the stand in the courthouse and then say like the whole shit. But the way she walks up there, it's like she couldn't keep a straight face, so she laughed.
She's holding the giggles and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet it's so fucking hard to not holding giggles during that
I
show.
know, it's
During that show?
Yeah, definitely.
a bunch of buffoonery is going on.
A bunch of buffoonery, dude.
Yeah, there's a scene too. There's an outtake scene where it's Carlton, Uncle Phil, and Will.
When Carlton dragged his legs on the floor.
Bro,
And
Carlton's fucking funny, dude.
oh man, that outtake is one of my favorites because it's like, it was so funny that he did all that,
Yeah.
and they had to put the leg part into the show. That's just too good. Did you finish rewatching all of it? Or
No,
you just
I'm on
doing it
season
again?
5.
I mean,
I
seasons
can't
are like,
Oh, actually, no, I'm on season 6 now.
I can't believe, because you put up that Donald Trump video, right?
Uh-huh.
And I showed you that when I binge watched the whole thing in like a few days, and I didn't know if like you didn't remember that I sent it to you, or if you just wanted to post it up just because you were at that point.
Because I was at that point.
Oh, all right. But I was like, man, it's like when you show a friend like a song and they show the song to their friends, like as if they found it, not that you showed it to them. And you're like, all right, I left. You're just kind of sitting there, man. Because if you say it, like, what's the point?
like, yeah, I showed him that.
Yeah, I
was
showed
like,
him that.
Oh, all right.
Oh, okay.
I bet.
And now you're the guy that backs like, yeah. That's right.
That guy's weird. That guy's kind of weird, man.
It's that meme where Galo's in the corner. They don't know I showed him that.
Yeah. Spider-Man in the corner. They don't know we're just part of a larger multiverse and nothing means anything.
Uncle Ben dies.
Dies and dies. There's only one Uncle Ben that lives, and he lives in an apocalypse where everyone else dies.
Power of the
That's
creator.
deep.
Power of the destroyer.
Power of Tyler the Creator. Power of Tyler the Destroyer.
Tyler the creator. Tyler the destroyer.
I rewatched the episode of Loiter Squad where they went to the funeral to try to lighten up the fact that we might be going to one.
Yeah.
And then, where's my money? Bought my season 1 of Moesha, which cost me $10.99, $14.99 too, if I'm counting interest. I want my money. Give me my money.
These are sweet.
Yeah, easy. And then right after, the guy with all the crack on him, he goes, and he blows all the cocaine on him, and Cocaine Carl sits back up. It's like, Cocaine Carl. And you're like, Jesus. You know that show.
This is genius.
It's genius, but at the same time, you're like, I can't believe this lasted 3 seasons. Like the way everything is, like it literally, like it looks like if they did it on YouTube, you'd be like, oh yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
on a fucking Adult Swim, nah.
When they're wearing all the suits and they just walk up to random people. Yeah, the chicken's in the hen house. That shit's fucking hilarious.
But
There's random gang
What-
stalking.
when he was like looking, they're doing like Animal Planet thing, and then he's like spying on Tyler, and he's like, this black person's about to eat mayonnaise. Like, I would understand it if it was like a little bit, but this guy's making an only mayonnaise sandwich, just the bread and the mayonnaise. I'm about to throw up. And then he's like, he's hanging out with this white bitch. That doesn't matter. I want me a white bitch too. But
damn, that
but
mayonnaise.
it's the mayonnaise, yeah. And then Tyler's like dancing, eating the mayonnaise sandwich, and then he hands the mayonnaise sandwich to the girl, and then she doesn't even take a bite from it. Like, it's too gross for her to even bite it. Oh, that shit's funny.
You want me to make you a mayonnaise sandwich, Galo?
Extra mayo.
Cockney sandwich. Extra mayo.
That's my secret menu.
That's a secret no more.
Oh, fuck. People are gonna come up to me now, can I get the cock meat sandwich? And be like, bitch, it used to be a secret.
At your work?
The cat's out of the bag.
They're gonna ask you that at your work?
El gato.
Can we get damn cock meat sandwich?
And he's like, you watched episode 28 of the Fools podcast.
This is episode 28?
This is episode 28.
Holy shit, bruh.
28.
We're almost gonna hit 30.
Damn, getting old.
We're getting old.
As old as Jordan Donahue.
We were just talking about getting old.
Happy birthday, Jordan.
Happy birthday, Jordan. Woo.
Yeah, if you missed it, that was episode
20, Fools Plus One, featuring Jordan Donahue.
Stop laughing.
Why are you laughing?
Yeah, you know laughing is like morphine. It's good for you. That's the neighbor.
It's that neighbor.
I think we go pick up later.
Yeah, we got him.
Damn it.
Caught you on 4K.
I knew it.
He's right here.
Actually, I'm a double agent, dog, so like I can't go to jail.
So I also watched that horror movie Malignant by James Wan.
What was that?
Predictable.
Yeah?
It's hella predictable. I was watching it with Wendy.
Does this fool have like 2 movies every year or what?
I don't know, but you could obviously tell that he's kind of going away from the horror stuff, because this was not a horror movie.
What was it?
it was like suspense or what?
It was like a fucking dark, like a supervillain origin type shit.
There's an origin story?
Yeah, kinda. Like, that's what I feel like. If James Wan wants to put this, like, I wonder if he like, if this is good, I'm gonna put it like in the multiverse, in the James Wan multiverse thing, because you could tell that Aquaman shit that he did snuck into this fucking movie.
Also,
because fucking there's these action scenes that happen in this movie. Action scenes. And then
for real, I like action scenes.
In the scary movie?
I don't know about that. There is such a genre known as action horror. One of the first movies in the action horror genre is AVP, but that movie sucks.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
And so is AVP 2. That one's even worse.
I like them both.
Wow.
Oh my god, this guy likes Alien vs. Predators 1 and 2 because he likes when franchises fight each other.
Yeah, that on paper it sounds amazing, but they dropped the ball with that shit, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's cool that they did it.
At least they tried, huh?
Yeah, at least they tried. They can't all be winners.
Or maybe I like the second one more.
Nah, the first one's definitely better than the second one.
Which one was the first one?
The first one's
They
when
go
they're
to
in Antarctica.
Yeah, that one's better.
Second one's when they're where it's like
in town.
Is that the one with Terminator, or is it, who's in there? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No one that famous is in it.
No, you sure?
No.
Maybe I'm just thinking about Alien then.
He's not in
He's
it.
not in Aliens.
He's in the first Predator movie.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah.
He plays Dutch.
He's the like sheriff or some shit, huh?
Nah, he's a military.
Doesn't he come back in Predator 2 when it's inside the city?
Nope.
Who's in there?
That's that
Yeah,
dude from Lethal Weapon.
Mm-hmm. And then isn't there somebody else?
Nope.
Because there's more people.
You should watch the movie again.
Predator 2 specifically. I haven't seen Predator 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've seen it, but I haven't seen it recently, so it's kind of a blur. Predator 1 I've seen recently. Shit's good. And it's funny though, because when you look at the Predator, you're like, yeah, damn, that used to be scary. Like,
you an ugly motherfucker.
what the fuck? Al Pacino?
That's what Arnold says to him.
As Al Pacino?
If I was doing Al Pacino, I'd be like, she's a hot mamacita.
Jared Leto?
Pretty much, dude. Jared Leto's Al Pacino in the modern era.
I can't with you.
I'm gonna mind my business right now.
You're gonna mind your business?
Yeah, I'm gonna mind my business.
Bro.
Let's move
Ivan,
on.
you're good at impressions. What the fuck happened right now? You dropped like 3 balls.
3 balls? I only have 2.
Oh shit.
1,
What?
2,
Oh.
3. Okay, they're all there.
What?
Austin Powers,
Oh.
Dr. Evil. When the moon hit his balls. And he was like, 1, 2, 3. Okay, they're all there. And then you said what? And I was like, Austin Powers? Dr. Evil?
Yeah, it was just a loop. You guys shooting me out right now.
Release the globe!
But the name though, Malignant?
Malignant.
So there's like 5 different fucking definitions for that word.
For real?
All revolving around like the fucking like normal Latin word, like malig something. Maligny's nuts. Yeah, no. But
Isn't it like dark or eerie or like something like that? Because I know
it's basically poison, like a
yeah, because I know Rospino has a song called Malignant or More.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's basically like untreatable, evil, demonic, like all this shit. And like if you look at like all the names, like it can't, like all of them go with the movie, like what's happening in the movie. So good on them for that. That's cool. Like they got a great name for their pretty bad movie.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to see it, you can see
I
it.
like the word malignant, macabre, and omnibus.
Macabre is cool.
Yeah.
Why is there an R in there though?
It's
Is that just to trick you?
yeah.
Just to fuck with you?
Yeah. It used to fuck with me a lot.
No, macabre.
Macabre.
Yeah, macabre.
Yeah, macabre.
Like yeah, so if somebody like says it and then they're like,
Spell it.
yeah,
Oh, you use macabre? Spell it then.
yeah, spell it. Do it.
Right now.
Do it right now. You, Angel.
Oh. Was it? Yes, Macabre.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too.
I wonder if editing me will put it in the actual correct thing. And I'll put like AI voice on it. Stephen Hawking.
A, B, C.
Yeah. Good job, Angel.
No, thank you.
I don't know if you guys realized it though. I put it in the last episode. Bryan Cranston was here.
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston was here. He said
From his infamous role in Power Rangers?
no, from his infamous role on the Fools podcast.
Well, thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah, he said, Ivan, Galo, Angel, stop the podcast. We need to cook.
Bitch.
Yeah.
You can't stop doing it.
He can't keep getting worse. He's so good. I'm still sticking to my guns that Vince Gilligan should have made the new Saints Row.
Bro.
Bro. They could have made Jesse fucking Pinkman, like he could have been the fucking StarKiller of the
Dude, you just
the
put
game.
StarKiller
Oh yeah,
in
that
my
was
head with Jesse Pinkman's face. And that
No,
shit
wait.
was kind of cool.
Hey, that's kind of cool. I didn't mean StarKiller though. I meant fucking Starscream.
Starscream?
Yeah, he could have been the bad guy who turns to the
good guy
Saints Row
turns to the
side
bad
and then
guy?
goes to the bad guy again. Yeah.
Yeah, he could be a little weasel like that, huh?
Yeah, he could be a weasel like that.
Starscream's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You don't know who
Steve Blum.
Starscream is? He's a big jet that turns into a robot.
Impossible.
Yeah, it's a cartoon, so.
Oh, okay.
But also a movie.
What?
Yeah, CGI.
Oh, okay.
Transformers.
Transformers.
More than meets the eye.
LGBT Transformers?
No.
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 The original Transformer.
I know it's Decepticons.
Caitlyn Jenner?
Oh,
Buckle up, buckaroo.
Buckle up, buckaroo.
Hey,
That shit's too fucking funny.
man, Larry out the lost, huh?
He really ran over people and no one cares.
Oh yeah, no one cares.
Yeah, no one cares.
No one cares.
He turned into a woman, and now it's okay. Women drivers aren't bad. Remember? It's crazy.
Well, I
man.
mean, he's not a bad driver because he's a guy, but
Oh yeah. So that means he meant it.
Not a guy.
that means he meant it.
Yeah, he meant it.
So-
Oh,
Yeah.
he became a girl because he's a bad
I'm
driver.
a bad. That's how I knew I was a female because I hit somebody. It makes sense.
That's what happened in his head.
Yeah, that's what
He
happened
was
in his
like-
head.
He's like, it's impossible. I cannot have kills. I'm a guy. I'm a good driver.
I have a dick. I should be good at driving.
But what if?
Oh no.
What if I was never really a guy? What if I'm just bad at driving because I need to tell my family?
I'm a woman. I think I'm
growing out
king.
his hair.
Yeah. That's how.
No, he
that's
never.
how-
He's. I don't. Oh, sorry. She's never said that she wants to be with a guy or anything like that. I'm pretty sure she's fucking
Alone?
abstinent.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Bro, there is somebody loose in this parking lot.
To me.
No, there's gutter birds around here all the time.
Yeah, because motherfuckers always stealing catalytic converters.
No, yeah.
I'm surprised if somebody's...
Catalytic converters?
Yeah, somebody's probably stealing my catalytic converter right now.
Neighbor.
Hey, you got a hole in your tire. Let me fix that up.
Every time one of the homies come through with his car, my neighbor is like, he's like, hey, if you keep leaving it out, I'm gonna take your wheels, leave it on bricks.
Has he done it yet?
No, but he's tempted to. Every time he drives by, he's like, Angel, get the jack. And I gotta listen, his neighbor.
And then you come back with a fucking Jack Daniels, and he's like, wrong Jack, but
Okay.
it's the same.
He's like, you funny fool. Give me that shit. Yeah.
Hey, that shit tastes good.
You're like, why are you chugging it though?
Tastes good.
It's not water, man.
There was this drink that alright, so I hang out with my friend from one of my old jobs, and like I want to hang out with him more, but fucking distance, man. No. And then we're at his house and he gives us this drink, and it's the fucking Captain Morgan vanilla orange twist.
What the fuck? That's crazy, man.
Dude, that shit was bomb. So for the
You don't
next
say.
like
Was it the
4
dude with the long
months,
hair from the beach?
Yeah,
no,
no,
you
you
guys don't know. But for the next fucking like 4 months, I was looking for that damn bottle, and no one had it. Not a single damn fucking
so this is a long
soul.
time ago.
For 4 months.
Yeah, this was a long time ago. And then I'm gonna say a long time ago. It was like last year. It was last year. And fucking I'm looking. Wendy, I'm with Wendy, and sometimes I'm like drive by fucking Wine and More. They have to have it. Pull over, they don't got shit. Except for like some Game of Thrones fucking bottles, so I bought those. But I'm like, so I have like a few Game of Thrones fucking bottles I'm probably never gonna drink. But
That's how they get you.
but then like I think I finally found it somewhere. It was like at a fucking Vaughn's or something. And I'm like, oh. So I get it. And now,
Is that the same?
nah, I still never drink it because I'm not a big drinker now. So I have like 15 fucking random alcohol bottles that I never drink.
Nice. It's like a collection, man.
Yeah, it's like a collection.
It's like when people walk in, it's like, damn, you really drink, huh, man?
And I'm like, it's been years. I even have little bottles, like
The little shot bottles?
Like little shot bottles, and like I've had them for years.
Throw them away,
Oh, yeah,
man.
the Marvel ones?
No, not the shot glasses, bottles that have liquor in them.
Like
You know those little ones? Like the ones that are like $2-3.
The ones you get at the liquor store?
Yeah.
When I used to work at the barbershop, people used to be crazy, man. Or it was probably like, I mean, to me, it was crazy back then because I was a kid. Or I was younger. But the fools at the barbershop, when they're waiting for the haircut, they'll get like a tall can of Bud Light or some shit. And then they'll get one of those shots. And they'll chug the shot halfway, and then they'll like drink a quarter of their beer, and then they'll fucking put the shot into the beer. That shit was crazy, man. That shit was
Just
crazy.
drink some of the beer and then pour the rest of the shot in there.
Oh, that's what he did. That's what I said,
Why not
right?
put the whole
No.
shot in there?
Yeah, why don't you put the whole shot? Why not?
Oh,
why
because
can't-
it's already filled. Because the
Why not
can's
drink some
filled.
of
No, like you
Beer
drink.
first.
The
Yeah, that's why
beer.
they drink like a quarter of it. So
Do you not hear what he's saying though?
yeah, drink,
So you have the bottle, right?
yeah, you drink a quarter of the
And
beer.
then you have the beer here.
Yeah,
So you drink the beer.
yeah, because it's a can. Yeah.
And then you put the whole
That's what I said.
bottle. Yeah, no, you said
Oh,
they drank the
well,
alcohol.
they can't wait.
the
They
shot.
fucking they drink
can't
it.
wait?
Yeah, this fool would open
They
it.
have a bowl in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. This fool would open it, and then he would like put it in his mouth, open the can, do like a little head, tilt his head up so it like goes down, and then afterward, and then he would put the rest in the fucking in the can.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you're right. Then they're crazy.
Yeah.
They can't wait 2 fucking seconds.
Yeah. That shit was crazy to me, man.
Why are you holy shitting?
Bro, because Jordan just fucking reacted to my story, right?
Yeah.
And when I got out of it, my feed showed one of my favorite fucking wrestlers, Sammy Guevara.
Yeah.
It says he just became the new TNT champion.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then I get a message from Jordan say, "Damn, Miro lost. Sammy Guevara better fucking hold it down."
What is he? The Mexican what?
Spanish god.
The Spanish god?
Yeah, he's Cuban.
He's Cuban.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But he
And
looks
I know how y'all hate being called different shit.
They do.
Yeah. You know what's crazy though? So it's AEW, right?
Mm-hmm.
And their show's called Dynamite, and it's called Dynamite because it's on the channel TNT. So that's why he's the TNT champion right now, right? But they're moving that show to TBS. So now it doesn't make sense. Are they still gonna have a TNT champion?
He's
Or
a
is he gonna be
TBS
a
champion.
TBS champion?
Is he gonna
TBS
fuck,
champion.
is he gonna fight Family Guy and shit? Like, what's he gonna...
Conan O'Brien?
Costume?
Nah, he's gone.
There's gonna be a costume man.
Costume, man. Today was a failure of a day for me.
No, that shit was weird, bro.
Bro, how do you... Alright, so... I mentioned a funeral before. So, fucking... I'm trying to look for this black dress shirt. Or just a polo. Or anything black, really.
Yeah.
To wear to said event. And tell me why Target, Kohl's, Marshalls, Ross, Walmart...
Walmart barely had a black shirt.
Barely had a black shirt. Fucking... Kohl's. Am I missing anything?
No.
Fucking,
Yeah.
we went to like fucking 6 different stores. None of them had a black goddamn polo and or dress shirt. Oh, Goodwill and fucking.
Oh, but you know what Kohl's
yeah.
did have? A lot of blazers.
They had blazers.
But no
But
shirt.
Nothing to go under the blazer.
Yeah, and if it did go under the blazer, it didn't match with the blazer.
It doesn't match with the blazer.
It's crazy, man.
It's asinine. And
It's
fucking
B9.
Whoa, calm down, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns.
I trust no one.
It
Spill everyone.
only looks partly cloudy.
Oh, with a chance of meatballs.
That's how the Jack Sparrow looked. There are these figures that we saw at Target, and there was a Jack Sparrow. Motherfucker looked like a fish, or like a fucking character design from Claudio Chats and Meatballs. That shit
Yeah.
looked like it looked ugly.
And the toy.
I would have liked the Jack fucking Sparrow figure.
Yeah, if he had a good head.
Yeah.
If he has
What
some
the
good
fuck
head.
was that?
Yeah, that shit look weird, bro. They look
Fucking Seth MacFarlane, dude. He takes liberties sometimes, and
they
it's
look
like
a Disney Infinity toy.
No, it was from Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was in the corner of
that's
McFarlane
right.
Toys.
Yeah. Man, that shit was.
I keep saying Seth. Todd
Todd
McFarlane.
Oh yeah, I was like, why? What? I was like,
I mentioned Family Guy earlier.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, so I have a fucking black shirt, not a polo, not a fucking dress shirt.
Just a regular black shirt.
It's fine. Ivan, you're doing it too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be left out.
See, me on the other hand,
You?
I found a black shirt from Goodwill.
Yo, check out my DCs.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
Check out my DCs.
DC's nuts.
Damn.
Nah, cause Angel got a DC shirt.
Oh.
DC.
Detective Comics.
What's funny?
Angel.
I was thinking about it.
Fucking hilarious.
These guys.
I also saw. I think I said it in the episode that we backlogged, but I never posted up because it's pretty controversial. But I feel like
pretty controversial.
I feel like it'll be great for a Patreon thing.
You're a Patreon.
But right? And then I saw Shang-Chi.
How was
good.
it?
It was so good. It was like 8 out of 10.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a high 8 out of 10. And fucking the fight scenes are good. It's more of a story for the dad, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're watching this, you'll see what I mean. And then there's already memes about it too, like the dad was the real main character.
Duh.
But it's really stupid toward the end because there's not really like a brainwashing moment or anything. But this motherfucker really tries to kill his son. Like, like really, and like the reasoning they give you like for that, in your head you're like, no, like, it doesn't make sense.
I'm pretty sure this character would have critical thinking.
Exactly. Like, all right. So into the spoiler territory.
I thought you were about to say into the Spider-Verse.
Nah.
We'll get there soon.
Well, yeah, soon. Oh man, hella soon. Venom's already out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I can't wait
it
to
came
see
out.
that.
Yeah, today. Came out. Well, no, it comes out
Thursday.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, Thursday. So it's already out.
Today's Thursday.
Venom, adrenaline, momentum,
Oh.
Venom. Gonna get
I guess you're right. Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
But also,
Venom.
what was it? The famous people are able to see it, early screenings and shit.
Yeah,
Those famous
those
people.
there was some cool reviews. Some like a lot of people said it was like a lot of funny, goofy type shit.
I don't know if I want that in my Venom movie.
Yeah,
It feels like Venom, like the Protector one. I would see why.
he's the protector.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I can see why that's funny because it's like this guy, like this fucking monster, basically trying to help people, like killing people to help them. And then, I can see why that's funny, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like that's what they're doing. So
yeah. It just seems like I don't know.
especially if you don't have fucking Spider-Man. Soon though, maybe.
Yeah, that's what
They've been alluding to it for like a second now.
Hoping Carnage doesn't die and just runs off, and then he comes back. And,
You really want to keep the Woody Harrelson Carnage?
I mean, he's already Carnage. I mean, I don't think they're gonna change him. I don't think they'll change him.
But the Shang-Chi spoilers, I'm only gonna say one thing really, because I really want everyone to see it. Like I wasn't excited for it at all. It was literally like I don't care about the next part of this MCU really. Like I died out because of the Endgame and all that jazz, and I'm watching like all the new stuff that has like the remnants from the previous MCU, and that's like the reason I'm watching it. But Shang-Chi is like basically starting up the whole next part, and then the dad is like trying to save not save, but yeah, I guess save. So the mom's dead, but the dad doesn't think so because there's something in his ear that's telling him that she's still there. Well, it's technically her, but like her voice. So he's like, yeah, he just don't understand, blah, blah, blah.
So he's a schizophrenic.
Nah, it's like the actual thing is like, it's like the actual evil part, the villain of those movie is basically whispering it into his head.
Oh, shit.
Like, oh, I mean, baby, I'm in here. Ooh, you got to save me. And he's like, you guys just don't understand. Your mom's calling out to me. I have to save her. And then they're like,
You seen
no.
Bugsy shit? But
Yeah. And they're like, Dad, it's literally an evil entity that's talking to you. And he's like, nah, it can't be. Now get out of my way or I'll kill you.
It's like, Dad, the accident happened 2 years ago.
Even if you killed us and saved her, she will leave you because you killed us. How do you not put two and two together?
It's like, no, she understands. She didn't like you guys anyway. She would want this.
Other than that downside of the movie, I liked it. There's a guy whose name reminds me of Taserface from Guardians of the Galaxy. His name's like Razor something, like
Ramon?
Razor Fist or some shit.
Okay, I see no difference.
Yeah, but he doesn't say that's his name. He just has the name.
Razor Fist.
And the way we know is that they steal his car, and his car has Razor Fist like written all over it, and he's like, my car. That shit is funny. Oh, and fucking what's his name? The Mandarin from the last movie. What was his like in character name?
The British dude?
Yeah.
Did he make a cameo?
He makes more than a cameo, dog. He's one of my favorite parts of the movie.
No
like,
way.
yeah, he literally shows up and you start thinking like, oh, that's funny that they brought him here, but nah, he's so fucking good. Like, every
shit.
scene
Is it
that
still in
has him.
theaters?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm gonna go watch this shit by myself.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to be by yourself. Why don't you go with him, Angel? It's starting a whole new
Because you didn't
thing.
invite me.
It's also it's a martial arts movie more than anything.
Sick.
It's literally like Chinese cinematography and all that jazz.
Sick.
Like their influences. He has a fucking Kung Fu Hustle poster
Is
on his
Snake
wall.
Eyes
in the
still in
beginning.
theaters?
I don't know. I don't really care for that one.
Man.
I don't care about G.I. Joe's. Really.
Man.
I'm not sure if that one had a good rating or not.
Man.
Yeah, I don't think
It
so.
probably doesn't because it's trash. But
But
that one girl is playing Scarlet, so that's pretty cool.
the fucking Storm Shadow, he's the actor is the guy from Lost Planet 1 and 2.
Yeah?
Isn't that a video game?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh?
So he's a voice actor?
Yeah,
know what?
that and they also modeled
You know
it
who should be-
after him because he's just a good actor.
He's dope.
Never mind.
At the time I was talking.
Oh yeah, no, because I thought Ivan said never mind. So during these dark times, what music have you guys been listening to?
A lot of Tool.
Yeah, same.
My first song is
Not
Age.
a lot. I've been listening to the one, Invincible.
I keep the first 2 albums on repeat right now.
I tried to listen to Eulogy, but
That song's amazing.
I didn't get to finish it all because Tool, Tool's like a commitment.
Eulogy is an 8-minute song.
Yeah, to listen to one song on Tool is a fucking commitment. Like an album alone, like that's a day.
Hey, but it just shows.
The last song is called
a committed man.
The last song is called Third Eye, and it's like 13 minutes long, and I listen to it like 2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah, fucking. I was like, Angel listened to this intro, and I was like, I bet.
And then it kept going. You're like,
it's coming right now, and I was like, bet. That was like 6 minutes ago and shit. I was just waiting for it. I was like, I didn't find it. I was just like, all right.
But yeah, so like, so listening to Tool, I was like, man, this really sounds like Never Forgiven. I guess people will say the opposite. However, I obviously listened to Never Forgiven first. So if you guys don't know who that is, Chris Hernandez, episode 13. Catch that.
Yeah, boy.
And then it really makes me want to like try to write something so we could do like a tribute song. But that's one of those things that you just kind of say. I hope I could do something like that though. I was thinking, because I was going pretty heavily into the whole new Marvel vs. Capcom game that actually has some hope in coming out. And I came to the conclusion that like, I don't think I'll feel complete. Like I won't think that I've made it until I make a game.
Yeah,
until I have like a game under my belt or something. Like that, like only then I'll be like, man, I did it. You know?
I get you.
If I make it, like I don't even have to like actually code the game myself. If I pay people to make me a game, I'll be happy.
I'd like to be a writer or a voice actor on that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But maybe not a voice actor, because I heard the video game industry overworks the voice actors to the point where they start losing their voices and shit. They get permanent damage. Yeah.
It'd be the change you want to see.
What am I gonna say? Hey man, I'm not gonna do the line a 45th time.
You don't remember
Just make it all
Mrs.
mango.
Doubtfire?
I do remember that movie.
The very first scene where he's a voice actor and they're all smoking and shit, and then basically he does a scene that promotes smoking, and Robin Williams is like,
wow,
he takes a puff and he starts like talking shit about it. He's like, this is evil, like blah blah blah. Like, you're saying way better shit than that, but yeah. Evil. And then they're like, oh, here we go again. Can you just read the script and blah blah blah? He's like,
yeah, I remember that.
He's like, nah. What is with you guys in smoke? And he looks at him and every single person is smoking, and he's like, oh, bias, huh? And he basically says, I'm not gonna read it, and he walks out.
You're in a dark corridor. You look to your back. You look behind you. There you see Mrs. Doubtfire with the pie on her face. Hello! She starts chasing after you. You keep running, but the walls get narrower and narrower. All of a sudden, a knife in your back. You're dead. You should have smoked. JK, don't smoke.
Where are you going with me?
I don't know. I was trying to paint a dark, bleak picture, but scary at the same time.
You remember, like the way you were saying it sounded like actual Cannibal Shia LaBeouf. Like I legit thought you were in a dark corridor. You see her, Mrs. Doubtfire, actual Cannibal Mrs. Doubtfire.
she's never mind. I was gonna say she's the new Hansel and Gretel witch.
Oh, they have a new. That's another movie I saw. It was like I didn't finish it though. It was a witch movie that has Jessica Jones in it, the girl from Breaking Bad.
No way, I love her.
Yeah, Felicia or something, right?
Nah.
No, that's her name. Something else. Fuck, what's her name?
I forgot her name, honestly.
I think she was like in a show that was called like The Bitch from Room 213 or some shit like that.
I know who you're talking about though. Christian Stewart. Christian Ritter.
Ritter.
Yeah.
She plays a witch in the in a new Netflix show or movie, and it's funny because my daughters were scared of it. And then Wendy comes in, and she's like, "You're scared of her?" And like it's literally her dressed up like all like half goth, half pretty, like Hot Topic shit. Like, and she's like, "Look at her, look at her boots," and she has like these fucking like big like pink boots and shit. She's like, "You're scared of that witch?" And she's like, "Well, yeah, because earlier there was like a scene where she was like had a fake old witch mask on, but it was obviously fake."
They're like, "Oh no, they got
like,
that.
"Oh."
They got them. That's how I get them."
And then like for the rest of the movie, I was like, "Fine, then don't watch it." She sits down and she like keeps looking back at it, and I'm like, "What do you even?" And then they watch the whole movie.
Crazy ass kids, man.
But yeah, it was funny.
Fearless.
And the show was alright.
Cero, miedo.
Well, it wasn't even like scary. It was just kind of like, oh man, this witch is like threatening to kill these kids.
Did she get cooked?
That part does come into the story, but that's kind of when I was like, I need to go take a shower. It was like it was right after work, and
Hey,
like,
yo, ma, where you going?
Ivan is the horniest motherfucker today.
We finna counsel him. I swear to God.
Bro, you need to get cooled down. Have this ad first.
A nice cool ad.
And have a nice cool ad. Just because I'm fucking making fun of him, he's trying to drag me under the bus.
What happened?
Fucking what's that horny guy name? The fucking
Which one?
Don John.
Oh.
All right, Don John, you cool down?
Who's Don John?
That one fucking guy.
Which one?
That one fucking guy.
It's like a known thing. It's like a
Yeah?
yeah.
I don't know about it.
Let me see this. Don Juan.
Don Julio?
Don Juan?
Don John?
Don Quixote? Don
Don
Flamingo?
Juan? I thought that was liquor.
Juan Pollo? Don Julio?
Who plays Joseph Gordon-Levitt? He played Don John or some shit.
That wannabe Robin motherfucker?
Oh yeah, he's right here.
Teach me more.
Teach me. Tell me more, tell me more.
I guess it's just a movie. Don John, there's only a few things I really care about in my life. My body, my pad, my ride, my family, my church, my boys, my girls.
That's a lot of shit, bro. Fuck.
And my porn.
What?
At least that shit was last.
I guess that's like...
I know, like, remember Ricky?
Which time?
When he was like, the most important thing to me is food, second is pussy, third is friends.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Nah, I remember why. Yeah, that shit was funny.
Yeah, I don't see that part.
Imagine
Just fucking throw him under the bus too. What's with you guys? Just throwing
funny.
people under the bus today.
It was funny.
Bro, you seen
That's
buses
in our
nowadays,
pocket.
bro?
You see them buses? They're
empty.
waiting for people to be thrown under there.
Yeah, they are food. They're late too.
For real, dog.
They have no reason to be late because they're empty.
Fucking late.
Who are they picking up? What made them late?
Hey, the other day I got on the bus, right, and that shit was empty. And I was like, yeah. And it was so empty. Oh, man, I was having a good time. And then, like, 4 stops down the line, someone got on. And I was like, well, that was fun while it lasted.
You just kick them off and shit.
I know, right?
You're
Kick
just
'em
like,
off the bus.
nah, not today, guys. I can't handle this.
Real talk.
I mean, just at the front, just like, sorry guys,
No.
no more.
No.
At capacity.
In fact, I paid for your seats. They're mine.
Yeah,
Actually.
this bus is reserved.
This is a reserved bus. It's a party bus now.
Ooh, ooh.
The driver.
Little hat.
Yeah. He has a hat in the thing, and he's all depressed.
Like worn down clown makeup.
Yeah.
Pretty much, I had 2 boxing classes last week.
Okay.
And the first one, I was like, shit, I've been eating a lot of fast food, so my cardio is not what it used to be. And yeah,
That stamina.
I was gassing out a lot, and I was getting tired. And then
Gassing out or gassy?
gassing out,
Oh,
I was
okay.
getting tired. and yeah, it felt like I wasn't even training for the past month. I had been training, man. It felt like I was day one, brand new, shiny.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
day is day one, dog.
Yeah, and then the next day I did like a regular workout session, and then the next day after that was the second boxing session for last week, and I was better, man. I was back at it, you know. Body was
Back at it like a crack addict.
Back at it like a quack addict.
Quack.
Quack.
Quack, quack. I can't stop.
Give me bread and watch how quickly I start to duck. Quack. Anyways, I was better, and then our coach kind of fucking because there's 3 of us, and our trainer,
Just the 3 of us.
he recorded like our 3rd session of hitting the mitts of each of us,
Mhm.
and so he was showing us. We were
That
watching.
terminology, hitting the mitts.
Yeah, he was showing us all. So we kind of gave each other nicknames as we were watching them, and so they kind of gave me my nickname.
Dark green duck.
I'm kind of that's very close, but I'm cool with it. Because I was trying to fight like Balrog from Street Fighter 5, right?
Yeah.
And the boxer dude, and so I was hoping they'd call me Balrog, but they didn't call me Balrog. But I'm kind of cool with what they gave me, but we'll see what happens.
They're like,
I don't want to
man,
say
he fights like M. Bison from the Japanese version of Street Fighter.
Imagine Mike Bison.
Yeah, you're like, close.
All righteous. Snoochy boochies. Nah,
Snoochy boochies.
I'm not gonna say because maybe it's
Why?
not official yet, but yeah, we'll see.
Oh, okay.
I also might be fighting in Tijuana soon.
What?
Yeah.
Let me just throw that out there.
This is how it is, man.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be in Tijuana soon, but whatever. Like, what do you mean fighting in Tijuana?
I might be fighting in Tijuana.
Like a fight?
Yeah, like a fight.
Bro, it's just like, yeah, it's like all the training didn't even matter. Anyway, I'm fighting soon.
It's a maybe. Definitely I gotta kick it into high gear and stop fucking around. But yeah.
Like Jet Jaguar from Mescaraed.
What?
You just wouldn't know. You wouldn't get it.
Godzilla?
Nah, it's the
Jaguar.
I would have to get like really in depth with it. Escraed is a good old anime. It's dated, but it's also still good. So
Jet Jaguar is a big ass android thing that fights alongside Godzilla.
Jaguar sleepover.
Oh, Adon?
Yeah.
Jaguar revolver.
He kind of looks like Adon actually.
Jaguar sleepover. Yeah, they have like the same color scheme and smile. What the fuck?
No, I meant the guy from Escraed.
Oh, what is that?
It's an anime where like these people have like this ability to dematerialize things. Like, let's say I take away that tree or whatever, and then I make it into like a kind of
Is it that Bleach wannabe?
it's like a stand. Make it into a stand.
Oh. What, do they have like squares and shit and cubes?
Oh, his name's Straight Cougar.
Straight cougar.
Yeah, so that's funny.
He's like, I'm straight, so I only fuck cougars. No?
This whole thing's like he's really fast. Motherfucker 6'2". Doesn't he look like Adam though?
Yeah, he does. That's an anime?
Yeah, it's a really good anime.
Anime.
Oh, they're called alter users.
Alter egos. Yeah, so on Friday, right? I woke up at 12 p.m. noon. And then I went to work. And I got out at 11.
Holy shit.
And then my friend hit me up and he was like, want to go hang out with the homie? And I was like, fuck it. I'm down, even though I had to work the next morning. And then so we ended up going to a bar. And then they had some nice... it was kind of cool, kind of weird looking. There was a lot of hipsters in there. But the tables looked tight.
Boy, you like hipsters. Don't lie to me.
What was it at?
It was in Riverside.
You like them hipsters.
I like hipsters, yeah, I do. But, man, when they started wearing, the weird pants and shit, I'm like, what the fuck?
The hip pants? The pants that accentuate the hips?
The super, super tight pants that have weird pattern and designs?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And they all have beards and long hair. And anyways, the tables were cool. They're a bunch of weird machinery put together. And I guess they had... I got this kombucha drink. But I guess that's all they had. But I don't know. It was good. And then...
You got kombucha, but it sounds like you're bitching.
You think so?
Nah. I just wanted to make the pun.
Because I liked it. But someone had... Because I posted it to my story and someone said that. They're like, oh, I've been there. And I was like, oh, how'd you like it? They're like, oh, everything tasted like kombucha. But and I was like, oh, that's what I was trying to get. So I guess I didn't realize. But yeah, it was pretty funny. And then, but yeah, shit got crazy, man. It was a wild night. And then, like, I ended up just staying up the whole time. Then, when I got home, I had like an hour before I had to go to work. So I was like, I could either just go in late and sleep 2 hours or just fucking stay up. So I just took a shower and stayed up.
Gangster.
Yeah, and I worked like 9 hours that day. So I got out at 6. And then I went to like this chicken place, right? So my friend was telling me, okay, we're going to watch the UFC fight. UFC 266 was on. And he was saying that we're going to go watch it at some chicken spot. It's like chicken and bar or whatever's. Mm-hmm. And then so we go, and it turns out it's the fucking chicken place that took over the donut shop. Remember the donut shop we used to go to?
Oh, Chicky Chickies?
Yeah, Chicky Chickies. We went there.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, you went to Chicky Chickies?
Yeah.
I don't like that place.
Nah?
Nah. I wanted to try it, but I don't know.
It was cool.
I haven't heard good things.
I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, it feels cool, but the food's not there. I had a, what was it? One of the micheladas, and that shit was nasty. But I didn't even taste no beer.
Yeah.
It just
They just gave you fucking like sriracha and a buck.
Yeah, it was like yeah, just the fucking the powder, the sriracha, fucking that shit was nasty. The tomato, the clamato juice and shit. Yeah, it's like that's all I tasted. I tasted no fucking Modelo, no nothing.
You should have said some shit.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, the service is kind of whack because like it was me and my friend and his family.
Yeah.
And like they had to keep they kept forgetting shit. They were giving beers to the wrong tables. It's crazy. But anyways, yeah, I mean that shit was a trip, dude.
I should have stayed at the donut shop.
Dude, that shit was a trip, bro. Because we used to go there for the donut shop, and that was amazing. And then, but now it's a chicken spot, and I actually had a good time because like we were watching the fight and shit. And when the main card started, it was tight. There was Jessica Andrade versus this like Cynthia Cavalillo girl. Jessica Andrade knocked her out round one, bro.
Was that the fight where Joey posted those pictures and he was like
Shevchenko? Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, man, I'm crushing over here.
Yeah, cause she's fucking awesome. I thought Jessica Andrade was gonna win, and I was right. And then for Curtis Blades versus Jorginho Rosenstruck, I thought Rosenstruck was gonna win. I thought he was gonna knock out Curtis Blades because he's been getting knocked out recently. But he actually,
well, Mama said
he got his wrestling off, and he
knocked you out.
Mama said knock you out.
Yeah, nah, he didn't get knocked out. He won. Curtis Blades got his wrestling in and beat the other dude. So my prediction was wrong. And then
watching people beat other dudes.
and then Nick Diaz versus Robbie Lawler too. Man, it's not even a title fight, and they had 5 rounds, so it was cool. But it ended in the 4th round, I think, the 3rd or the 4th. And me and my friend were laughing the whole time because Nick Diaz's combos were looking really sloppy and slow. But
I'm making them extra sloppy for you.
Yeah. You guys want some sloppy joes? I made them extra sloppy for you.
And it is the sound of the punch.
What's it called? I rewatched the fight when like a few days later, and that fight was actually really good. Like, I guess I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. I guess since I was up for like 37 hours, I was tripping. But it was actually a good fight. And then Nick Diaz lost. I thought he was gonna win though. And then, but yeah, when that fight happened, you know, he's a big draw and everything, so the crowd in the fucking fight were going crazy. The people at the chicken place were going crazy, and it was tight. But I remember in 2019, I was watching a UFC fight at a bar, and Nate Diaz was on the card versus Anthony Pettis, and everyone was going crazy. Everyone was like, yeah, Nate Diaz. And the main event was Stipe versus DC2, and no one really kind of cared. I liked it. I mean, people at the bar were still being entertained and shit, but I mean that fight was epic, but it clearly wasn't getting like the same cheers and shit as the Nate Diaz fight, right? So I didn't think anyone was gonna care about the main event for this one, but I was wrong. It was tight, bro. Right. The co-main event happened, Shevchenko. I was like, my prediction was Shevchenko was gonna fucking murder that woman, and it kind of was, but she had a good chin. And
so you were watching all this and like completely awake for a whole 2 days?
Yeah, day, like a day and a half. Yeah. Oh, but the Shevchenko fight, I almost started falling asleep during that one.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, you like what? You watched the whole thing?
Yeah, I was awake the whole time, and then once the round 2 of Shevchenko, I was just starting to doze off, and I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I was starting to doze off. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
but
in the back of my head, I'm like,
because the other girl had a fucking chin, bro. She was not getting knocked out. It was crazy. And Shevchenko was like, blah, 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 throwing fucking hella combos and shit. But then eventually, she got it. She got it. And then she does like,
now.
Shevchenko is amazing. She has like this, when she wins, she does like this dance. Because she knows how to dance really well. She knows like a bunch of languages.
The ballerina dances she did.
Yeah, the ballerina dance.
Yeah.
She can speak Spanish. She always speaks in Spanish afterwards and other languages. And she's into guns, and she has a gun tatted on her fucking hip.
Sounds like you crushing right now.
Her nickname, I am crushing. Her nickname is the Bullet.
Hey.
It's fucking cool.
Bullit or ET?
I don't know. But I don't know. But anyways,
the car?
Yeah, she won again. It was cool.
The ammunition.
Both fans.
I need answers.
But yeah, Alexander Volkanovski versus Brian Ortega. Brian Ortega came out with like the Purge mask. Him and his whole team had them on. He had like a beat of the Purge with the fucking horn and shit. I never seen the Purge before, but that shit was epic. And then Volkanovski came out to Born in the USA, I guess. He's from Australia, but it was like low-key hinting at something. Israel Adesanya is in the same camp, and he announced the next day that he was moving to the United States. But yeah, it was a crazy fucking fight, man. Like, Alexander Volkanovski is 5'6", and Brian Ortega's like 5'8". So Volkanovski's way shorter than Ortega, right? But he was landing shots on Ortega, and it was kind of hard for him to hit the mark. And but they both made each other bleed in the first round. It was crazy, bro. Nah, man, like,
no one makes me bleed my own blood.
Like, bro, there was rounds would end and they would be like up in each other's face still. Like, it was crazy, bro. And round 3 was the craziest. Like, the whole, like, when their walkouts happen, right? The energy in the room changed, bro. Like, everyone was like fucking zoned in, hyped. And then I get like super, when it's a fighter I care about, it's like title fight status and shit. I start getting like, that's when my intense fandom comes out.
Intense fandom.
Yeah. Cause like, I remember how people would watch football and they'd be like, come on, blah, 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 screaming and shit. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Yeah. But that's me. That's me when it's a title fight with one of my favorite fighters, bro. I go,
bro, that's you when you guys are playing Smash.
Or just, you know, it doesn't even have to be a title fight. Yeah, it's me
just
with any favorite fighter, yeah. So, man, I swear to God, Brian Ortega dropped Volkanovski with a punch in round 3, and then he went for his neck, and he fucking was like, he got a mounted guillotine. That fool was squeezing hard as fuck. Nice. Volkanovski's head started going pink.
It
was going purple. Like,
popped up the pig.
He didn't fucking pass out at all. Like, he was good. And then so his head popped out, he got out of it, and then he gets on top and he starts fucking doing ground shots to Ortega. And then Ortega, I see her, well, when he had the guillotine, I was going crazy already. I was like, oh shit, get it. I was screaming in the fucking chicken spot, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, and everyone else...
Everyone's like looking at you like...
No, everyone else was going crazy too. Except the people on my table. They were like, oh shit, what the fuck? But yeah, like, everyone else in the spot was like, I wasn't drinking because I was pretty like... Oh, and also I was wide awake at this point too. And yeah, everyone was going crazy. And then, but when the position was reversed and Volkanovski was getting off his offense, right? I was like, oh shit, man, shit. But then I see Ortega's legs start to form the triangle on this motherfucker's neck, and I was like, no way, triangle, and then boom, he gets a fucking triangle on this fool. And at this point, I fucking jumped out my seat and I was like, get that shit, dude, fuck. And then he had a triangle synced in. This motherfucker, there's a camera angle where he has the triangle choke in, and Volkanovski's looking him straight in the fucking face. Like, it's the craziest shit ever.
He's staring him down.
He's staring him down as he's being choked out.
You think this is gonna finish me?
And this motherfucker still doesn't pass out, and he gets out of it. And
he's like, foolish.
Fuck.
Your resistance is futile.
Bro, it was crazy. And then he reverses the position again and starts getting more shots off, and I was like, damn. And then they almost stopped it going into the next round because Ortega had a lot of damage, and yeah, and then DC on commentary was like, "Oh, look at Volkanovski, he's a Terminator," because he was like just like waiting to fight again.
Isn't there already a person named the Terminator?
I don't think so. And but his nickname is the Great, obviously, you know, because his name's Alexander, you know. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
Does you ever just be like?
That's like me being a fighter and me being my nickname being the Terrible. Ivan the Terrible Ortiz. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, because I don't really care for Volkanovski because I'm a Holloway fan and an Ortega fan, and I feel like, I don't know, Holloway won those fights. But when DC called him the Terminator, I was like, that's fucking cool. That's cool. And then the fact that he didn't fucking pass out from these crazy ass submission moves. Even one of the announcers, Paul Felder, was like, I guess Volkanovski doesn't need to breathe like the rest of us. But
yeah, after the first like trying to choke him out, you don't think like, man, I shouldn't try to choke this guy out.
Yeah, because the thing about
He's like a gangster.
Yeah, Ortega definitely gassed himself out with that guillotine because that shit. If you never put a guillotine on someone, and just when you do get it, and you put all your fucking force into it,
like all of it.
Yeah, your arms go limp afterwards.
Yeah,
like it's fucking. Remember that one time?
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah. Remember that one time I choked that one fool out, and then I had no energy left. You guys had to pick me up.
No, I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
What fool?
Oh, his nickname was, I think.
Oh yeah.
Basically, we used to go to this house, and then they would these people.
They'll fuck us up. Yeah,
they would want to fight us, and then so we fight them, and then this fool fucking headbutted me in the teeth, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I fucking got the guillotine on his neck, and then I choked him out, and I remember like he had drool coming out and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he didn't want to tap out.
Yeah, he didn't want to tap out, so he went to sleep. I mean, he went
they were like the nerds that really wanted to prove themselves.
Yeah,
as not. Yeah. But like at the same time, you are like you should have embraced it instead. Because like they would fight with their swords, like their cosplay swords.
Yeah,
they would. But like they were actual blades though. But like,
it's like the anime main characters.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, and then they'll talk about making games. But
like, you think you're strong? Well, fight me then.
Yeah, and then they would like actually fight.
Yeah,
but like
stop biting.
The house was pretty small for that fight though.
Yeah,
it was like legit like a 4x4 space for you to fight.
Yeah, the fight went from the living room into the kitchen real quick.
And they went real dirty.
It went from the kitchen to the living room.
Yeah, it did. And they were like dirty, and then we had to keep backing up and shit. So you guys.
But yeah, that shit gasses you out. So in the next round, Ortega was like. He still tried to get a submission off. He almost got a Darce choke, but still, like, Volkanovski reversed it. Man, it was looking bad.
Yeah, so after those first few, though, shouldn't you just be like, I shouldn't choke this guy out?
In my head, I would be like, man, that's the second time I did that shit. He can't do that shit one more time. I know he can't.
Oh, like,
that's true, too,
I don't think so.
Like you know, or what was it? It's like the same mentality. There's this one chick on the Titanic. And the Titanic had two other sister ships. I forget the names, but they all drowned.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and she was on them for each one of them.
I remember that.
Yeah, and so it's like okay, you go on one boat. It's like okay, don't go on the second boat. You know?
This is real?
Yeah, this is real.
There's a real.
It's a real person.
Because she survived it, and they said that you could get this one for free.
Yeah, you get this one for free.
Yeah.
And so
you almost died on this fucking boat. Yeah, here's a sister boat. You can get on there for free since you survived.
So you think okay, no, I'm not going on no more boats anymore. But she's like, you know what, fuck it, I'll risk it. And that shit goes down, right? And then they're like, oh, my bad. Here's another free ride.
Mm-hmm. And then iceberg all 3 times?
The same one.
Yeah, the same one.
Same iceberg.
Yeah, they never mapped it out.
Yeah.
He can't keep getting away with this.
He can't keep getting the person with the tickets.
He
can't keep getting away with this.
Actually, the myth says it was Godzilla. But no, so like so the second one sinks already, right? Mm-hmm. And they're like, okay, one more time, try the third one. It's like, okay, it happened to me twice. It can't happen to me a third time, you know? Like 2 times in a row is already enough bad luck. Like, you don't think you're gonna have that much bad luck to what's gonna happen a third time.
There was a point at the end of round 4 where like Ortega had Volkanovski from the back, and then Volkanovski put up a thumbs up to show the referee that he was perfectly fine. And I was like, this motherfucker's the Terminator, man. This Judgment Day right there. And it was crazy because before the when they were talking shit to each other at the press conference beforehand, Brian Ortega was like, it ain't even about the belt no more. I'm coming for this motherfucker's neck. Everyone was like, damn. He really did, bro. He got the guillotine and he got the triangle choke in, he got the darce. None of it choked this fool out, man. And then round 5, Ortega was back. Like he got like most of his energy back, and they were going at it, bro. Like strikes back and forth. Ortega was landing some good shots right like the last minute. And but yeah, the fight ended, and because of all the ground and pound that Volkanovski got,
No, he won.
he won. Yeah,
Dang.
he had more strikes landed.
And he survived fucking how many attempts again? Like 3?
Three submission
Yeah.
attempts.
Yeah.
Ortega got 2 takedowns though.
And locked in, right? Like locked
in.
Yeah. That's gangster.
Who that?
Carlos Vimura.
Yeah. But they both got respect for each other now. It's
The
cool.
Terminator.
Even Volkanovski was like, oh, you know what? A lot of
I know
fighters.
I've seen that name inside
Some
the
fighters
UFC.
have the same nicknames too.
Yeah, I can see that one.
Yeah. Volkanovski was like, I feel like a fucking idiot for all the shit I said. Like, this guy's a warrior, blah, blah, blah. And Ortega was like, he had good things to say, too.
He's like respect.
Post fight interviews were both amazing. They even, at the end, they, like, held each other's arms up. It was fucking great, bro.
Oh, that's
it was,
cute.
Yeah, it was one of the best fights I've ever seen. It was amazing. And then I went home, and then, like, I stood up for, like, another hour, and then I finally knocked out. Yeah. I was, like, phasing in and out of existence, so I was like...
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah.
He was an exorcist. He's like, fuck me, fuck me.
Yeah, I was listening to H from Tool, and it was like a live performance, and then like I was slowly starting to fade into sleep mode, and as I was waking up because I was like, oh shit, I was like going into a different dimension or some shit.
I don't even understand.
Yeah, I don't understand either, man.
I was going to different dimensions.
That sleep deprivation, man. That's just crazy.
Yeah,
That affects the mind.
I felt
Bro
like
became his own sleep paralysis demon.
if I wasn't laying down, I could have stayed up another night.
He's laying down in bed. He's like, "Rrr, rrr." The demon's in the corner, like, "Whoa, hey, calm down."
I'm the sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah, the demon's like, "Stop, stop." Go to sleep.
I have candy corn for teeth.
I don't want to go to sleep.
You start singing at the demon and shit.
Brian Ortega.
You have the demon in the triangle hole.
And then he did this.
The demon's like, "I can't tap out. I can't move."
Meanwhile, back in hell, a demon sleeping is like he wakes up
Demon
from a
goes to the
nightmare.
boss. I quit.
Just wakes up from a nightmare in hell.
Nightmare.
Yeah. So that was Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday we went to celebrate our fallen friend's birthday.
Yeah, that was the big part of my week that I feel like has taken over most of the week. And when we went there, it was like something was off, but it's the same area. It's the same place that we spent like most of our childhood there.
Where we had like parties and fucking hangouts and music and
Yeah, the same place I would clean up so we could have a party.
Yeah. Chopping wood
We would chop wood. Yeah.
for that big incinerator.
Yeah. I didn't see that. I didn't see the incinerator. I hope they saw it. But they did. They had like this huge fucking incinerator that they would like. It's like on wheels, so you would have it in the backyard. It was like this big rusted metal thing that you would just throw shit in it to burn.
Yeah. Fucking RC turned that little area into his little man cave. It was cool.
He made a little
Yeah.
man cave outside, and that shit was sick. It fucking had like paintings on the walls.
Oh
with, like,
yeah.
spray paint.
He had like
It
a
had-
portrait of Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein.
Yeah,
piano.
He had a
No,
piano.
The piano was hidden, bro.
Yeah,
It was
like,
like you did not know it was there. It was covered with like a bunch of blankets and stuff.
He has like 3 buff ass pit bulls just roaming around
oh
and
yeah,
shit.
they're so nice.
Yeah, they're nice.
Until they started barking at me for some reason.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they were barking at you. They were barking at someone else. But you were.
No, there was one of them that legit looked at me. Was like,
Oh yeah, he was circling around you and shit. He's like, I don't like this
he was
guy.
like, whoa.
I don't trust this guy.
But like it was only after I started fighting you. I played
Oh, yeah.
fight you, but that was when we left to the liquor store. And on our way back, after that, she just changed. She was like, I don't know about this guy. He's a loose cannon.
Like, I got my eye on him, boss.
Yeah, because when we got, well, I got there first, right? Because I went to the gate and RC was right there, and he was like, "Hey, I set up fuck, I forgot what they're called."
Punching bag?
Yeah, he's like, "I set up a punching bag so we could all throw kicks." He's like, "Yoshi's here, you know Yoshi, right?" And I was like, "Oh yeah."
I don't know.
Yoshi's this dude that's in Muay Thai. His coach is Cody.
Cody Sessions?
He's also in a band too.
Episode 5?
Yeah. Yeah. He's also in a band, so we could have him on the podcast too, man. Like he's already had one fight under his belt already. He won. It's cool. But yeah, so RC also had a fight. He won by knockout. It's crazy. And he was kicking the bag, and all of us were just catching up.
He was kicking the bag like all night.
Hard as fuck,
all
bro.
night, hard.
He had some mean kicks.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like we're mid conversation. All of a sudden, I hear, "Hey, Ivan, check out this song." And I'm like, all right. And I look behind me.
Yeah.
And he has a
Out of
fucking
nowhere,
piano out
dog.
of nowhere.
I know. He's just like, hey, check out the song. All right.
And he's fucking-
Yeah, I thought he was gonna play on his phone or some shit.
I thought he was gonna play like guitar or something, and this was like he's going in like.
Yeah, bro.
It's a
I went
beautiful
into a
song.
different fucking dimension. Dog.
Yeah.
Like I legitimately, and this was like a pretty strong thing
The
for
first
me
song or the second song?
the whole time.
Oh,
So I'm like, I'm focused, right? I'm just looking at him, and then I look at his hands, and everything else. You know how like when you're trying to go to sleep and you look at like that black spot in like the ceiling, and like
It starts growing.
yeah, and then it grows, and then everything else
Oh,
like
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like
Yeah.
blurs around, like tunnel vision focus.
Oh.
So I did that to his hands, and all I saw was Hector's hands,
oh.
and I was like, oh man, and like it was magical.
It really was, bro. Yoshi made me laugh too because he made me laugh. I was so into it. I think I like laughed in my head a little bit more so than outside because I was trapped into the music. But Yoshi was like, "Am I fucking high right now, or does RC know how to play the piano?" and then
I really didn't want anybody to talk during it.
Yeah.
and
That's the crack.
he stopped it like he was playing for a while and he just
He
stopped
stops.
suddenly abruptly and looks at us. It's like that's he's like, "That's all I know." And then we're like, "Bro, what the fuck?" And we all start clapping. And then Chris is like, "Is that yours? Is that your song?" He's like, "Nah." He's like, "Do you have any songs?" He's like, "Yeah." And so he starts playing an even better song that's his. And like that one, that's when I fucking went to a different world too. I was like, "Oh shit." It was crazy. And then like I didn't want to kick the bag because me, Dustin, Hector, July, and all them, Max, we used to all like box each other in the backyard, right? And Hector had a big like Rottweiler or some type of dog. I don't know what kind of dog it was.
It was Roddy.
But yeah, it was a big dog. It was huge. But we would fight each other and
would
he would
bite
try
the
and bite us.
shadows.
Yeah. And so we had to put him behind a fence. And he would bark. He'd be really mad.
He
when
wouldn't try to bite you guys. He didn't bite nobody.
he bit Hector one time.
I forgot the reason, but there was a reason behind it.
But he would get crazy when we were fighting each other. So I didn't want to kick the bag because I was like, I don't want these fucking pits to attack me. But then eventually I was like, RC's the only one kicking it. I was like, fuck it, I'll kick it. So I kicked it.
The dogs did not care.
Yeah, they didn't care at all. I even stepped on one of their paws and he just looked at me. He didn't mind. And I was like,
"Oh,
"Wow."
fuck it."
I was like,
Let me move, man.
Yeah. And my left kick is way better than my right kick. So then RC was helping me with my right kick the rest of the night and teaching me other kicks I didn't know. And I was like, yes, this is awesome. And then Umfrez and Galo got into the mix. It was fun. Coach
well,
RC.
yeah, I just see you guys over there, and I'm like, man, I want to kick something.
Yeah.
I'll try my feet at this. And then
I get
but I don't know. I feel like the night it didn't go how I expected it to go. I expected us to be reminiscing most of it, and then I guess my way of expressing grief for wanting to like collectively share wasn't the same as everybody else.
What'd
So
you want to share?
just all the times, because so when I try to remember days and like times hanging out with him and all that jazz, I can't exactly remember conversations. Like I can't remember the words said, and I can't remember his cadence during them. And Like, they really are, like, dead memories, kind of. Like, I remember times, but I can't remember...
The time?
Like, what happened during the time. So, on a mission 2 nights ago, I believe, I was like, I'm going to go through old messages, because Facebook has, like, a feature during their messenger. If you just type in, like, a word, it'll go through all your messages for that word.
Mm-hmm.
So I just typed in Hector, and then I saw messages from Max, you, Turtle, things like that. So I looked it up, and then I realized I'm a fucking asshole. Apparently, old me was a real asshole to a lot of our old friends, and I was like, damn, that kind of sucks. Like this is a different type of cringe. Like, I remember reading, like, Facebook shit and being like, I said that.
Mm-hmm.
But then I read these and I'm like, oh, really? I was like that. It's pretty crazy. And then I was also reading other stuff, and it's really like the whole group.
Well, speaking
Back then was like, abadoo, like, saying just random ass shit.
Yeah, bro.
The most random, like,
Some of them carried on
bro,
to adulthood.
bro, I swear to God, you smell
adulthood.
like swordfish coochie. Like, it's the
swordfish
stupidest,
coochie.
like,
Yeah.
the stupidest fucking shit. Like, and then, like, it got me, like, going, like, man, I really didn't know him in depth, like how I know you guys. Like, we never really had, like, the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, that's what sucks about being young and shit. You don't think you care about shit like that.
Yeah, you don't care about, like, the in-depth shit.
RC just sent me the location.
Oh, sick.
Oh, I thought you already sent it to me.
No, Umfra sent me that one, but now we got, like, it's crazy. As we're talking about it, RC just sent me it too.
That's good.
Yeah.
We're going to the actual funeral tomorrow. It's gonna be a real somber day. I really hope it's open casket. I want to say bye to his face. But the way I wanted the night to go was, us chatting, like, just talking about things and remembering memories, like, just bringing the memories all into light, so I can have a better idea of who he was and how he was.
I get you.
Like, rather than what I knew, I want to know everybody's perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
We said our goodbyes in the backyard.
Yeah. We
A little bit outside the man cave.
Mm-hmm.
we poured our
Beverages into the floor.
what do you call it?
Pour one out for the homie.
Yeah, we poured one out for the homie. I legitimately was like, all right, like, I drank enough, and I had, like, a good amount left.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right, that's good, that's for him.
Yeah, I asked him too. I was like, all right.
I liked what RC said. He was like, I know he's out there having fun in the cosmos.
Yeah.
And then I like how Chris was like, play us some more of your songs. So we went, and the first song he fucking played
Oh, that shit.
was the Pixies' Where's My Mind? Which is crazy as fuck because, like I said, I think on the...
Plays that song.
I-
Hector has played that song for us, and
Yeah.
we've sung along to it.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro, because, like, that song legit reminds me of all the times all of us as a group would hang out because, one, Hector would play it, too. When the first time I heard it, we went to... I talked about on the podcast before that story where me, Umfriz, Dustin, and Umfriz, his girl, went to, like, some other house, and then...
Like, all the way across the mountains?
Yeah, and we watched Fight Club for the first time, and in Fight Club, that song plays at the end. So, like, it legit reminds me of Hector and everyone else. So when RC was playing, that was the first song he started playing on the piano. That shit hit. Shed some tears. I know Galo did too.
Well, I was shedding tears the whole time when we were doing the actual talking of the event. When we were there, the event really wasn't talked about. Like, we got there and we were all just hanging out, and then I go to the back because I'm like, man, this backyard is different. So I was exploring with Chris, and then I saw the mom.
Yeah, it's totally different.
And I said my condolences to her and my apologies and things. And I was like, how are you, Ma? And I'm like, yeah, me too. And gave her a hug and everything. And then she asked for Angel specifically. So I went back to the group and I let them all know that she was back there. So they headed over. And I planned to head over too, but then a conversation happened. I was like, I want to, like that's what I was wanting to do today. Like, I came here to cry, you know? I came here to let it out. Like, I understand, like, not essentially hiding it, but not showing it. But I thought that's why we were here, you know?
Kinda, yeah. The mom was crying. And I had tears when she was crying because it was sad. But whenever we came back to RC was being really strong. I don't want to... I feel like we were there for RC, if anything.
I feel bad for Max, too. But I don't know how he's feeling. He wasn't there, really. He was out washing the car, and then he went inside.
Yeah, people grieved it for me, so...
It was kind of funny because when I first walked up, Max was working on the car, and I was like, "Hey, what's up, Max?" And he's like, "Hey." And then when we were leaving to go get drinks and shit, I saw him and he was working on one car, his friend was working on another one on the floor, right? So then when I was the first one out and I saw them again, they both look at me and they both have fucking headlights on their head, like the headband with the light on it.
Yeah.
And they're just like, "Huh?" And they look at each other. It was just something funny to see, you know. So every time we'd leave, they were doing something else. But he's handling it in his own way, you know. And
as people do.
All in all, we were there. He was there. Hector was there in spirit.
And that's all you really need to do is be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it didn't. You know, nothing goes the way you want it exactly. But it went, and I cried, and I had my tears. And he's worth every single tear spent. I'm not done paying either. There's a lot of songs that like just randomly go on my playlist and shit, and it's like, oh fuck. And I replayed Where's My Mind? But then I was also like, you know, this is like the only song people really know from the Pixies. I'm gonna delve a little bit deeper.
Yeah, I saved the album too. The album where it's from 1988.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
So then there was this other song, I think it was Him. It's called Him or something. And that one made me, like, it resonated more with me on the whole Hector situation. At times I do remember there was this one post that I saw during my deep dive into my Facebooks to hopefully review the past. We made Hector a Facebook page because this boy doesn't like fucking making his own social media shit, apparently. So we made it for him. It was mostly another man's idea, and it was mostly like a troll page with Hector's face on it. Yeah. We called it Hector Valdez. And then like every other post was him like, "Man, I'm looking for bitches." And then when he finally made his own, there was just one post. It was the one where I'm like, Hector said, I told him, "Hey, I thought you were eating healthy now. Why are you eating that?" He's like, "Oh, well, I could eat unhealthy one day if I eat healthy the next." And I'm like, "Why would you do that?" We both look at Julie. We both look at, and he's like, so I don't have to look like that.
Oh my god.
So I don't look at
You know, one time we ran from Galo's house to Julian's house, and Hector wanted to lose weight, and so we made him wear a tight shirt, and then he had to run like that all the way to Julian's house with us. He made it.
He made it.
He was down.
Yeah, it was a city away.
If there was one thing Hector he was always down.
And then there was times where he was like,
Yeah, I think he kind of protested to it at
Yeah.
first. But he ended up being down.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. We always eventually made him down. But yeah, and then during the comments to that post I posted, Hector Valdez posted, "I never said that." And obviously it was the person who originally made it. And Hector was just like talking shit back to him. And it's really funny the days that he would talk shit back.
Hector fighting Hector.
Yeah.
Tell the story about the tattoo.
So So this one's funny. The fucking me, Chris, and Hector all got matching tattoos of Bueno the Bear from Pendleton Ward. He made Adventure Time, and before that he made shorts called Bueno the Bear, and they're just like little animated shorts that people theorize is actually the head. I mean the hat that Finn uses is from Bueno the Bear, since they look identical. And then they kind of allude to it when they're like, "Oh, let's go kill a new bear for your new hat." Yeah. So we go get that tattoo, and our tattoo guy, I get on my thigh, Chris gets on his thigh, but Hector apparently he's not a thigh guy, and he wanted to get on his foot. So the tattoo guy's like, "Oh, you want on your foot?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, then take off your pants." And there's no reason for him to take off his pants, but we have this conversation. I think it's just me and the tattoo guy talking, and then we both look over, and Hector has his pants off. He's like, "Where do you want me to put these pants?" And we both start laughing. He's like, "No, I didn't mean it. That was a joke." And he's like, "Oh man, now I feel silly." And then as he's getting the tattoo, we say bye. And I he gives me a high five, during the tattoo, and I'm like, "Hector, what the fuck?" and then he moved. Since he moved, he has a little bump on the head of one of the bear.
Wow.
That shit was funny. And then also, since it was on his foot, it had a little color in it. This tattoo, his pants were blue. So me and Chris I think Chris has a better blue than me. His skin's whiter, so all the colors and kind of everything kind of bled better than mine did. But Hector, first of all, he's darker. Second of all, he has it on his foot, so this motherfucker be wearing shoes and shit with his fucking tattoo in it. So his came out more of a green.
Well, I mean, there's a saying around each of your tattoos.
I don't know if I want to say it. It was back then. It's disregard females, acquire currency, which doesn't mean fuck all girls. That's not what it means. It just means to focus on what you need to do,
which is collect that dough.
Collect that dough. Fuck them bitches. No. Yeah. All the fucking Scott Pilgrim.
He-Man Woman Eater.
The vegans.
I'm a He-Man
Woman Eater. What'd you say?
Huh? I was quoting Little Rascals.
And then there was this other time, it was with you too. We were all in Hector's kitchen and we were all making food, and it's just really cool going to a bunch of friends' house, and we kind of always, if it was the house to hang out
together,
with,
yo.
Yeah, if it was always the house that we would hang out with a lot in, there would always be a food thing that we would do. So at Hector's, remember we crushed up the hot Cheetos and stuff and put it on the tortillas for you guys, and you guys made burritos. We had the taco meat, and we cooked the taco meat, and we just made burritos and shit. We made tacos for everybody.
One time at your house, you and Dustin made everyone super fries, homemade super fries. The show was more.
That's what we do.
Eddie day.
It was Eddie's $1 million cook-off.
The goop. I have to remake this formula somehow. But yeah, we miss him
a lot.
Very much. This has been 10 O'Clock Tool. Thank you for tuning in to X1039.
But yeah, thanks for tuning in to Fool's Podcast, where you can be a fool, not for yourself. This has been Galo V.
Angel G.
And Ivan O's.
Have a good one.
Stay blessed.
Bye-bye.